What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. All right, so we've got a bit of a coinky-dink happening here, I guess you could say. Bitcoin, people are flooding out of Bitcoin big time. Um, Bitcoin's breaking previous resistance levels, and they're taking the mainstream media's warning. The mainstream media is basically attacking Bitcoin in a way where they're trying to manipulate the masses into FUDing out of their Bitcoin positions, taking a loss. They're telling people that if they bought over $15,000, that Bitcoin's going to $5,000, and people are like, well, I better sell at 12 or I better sell at 13 before it goes to 5,000. So they're really FUDing people out of Bitcoin, and it's eating away at the Bitcoin price. And you've got everything from Roger Ver saying that Bitcoin Cash is the real Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to be, going under. I mean, if you just look at Roger's, Bitcoin Cash is working well. Bitcoin Core is committing suicide. So, you see all this stuff here. And he used to be a major Bitcoin advocate. Now he's saying Bitcoin Cash is the real deal. And then that's not even to include all of the things that we're hearing about Ripple, etc. But let's get into the news here. Bitcoin will trade under $5,000, warns Dennis Gartman. So CNBC putting out news saying that Dennis Gartman saying that Bitcoin is going to basically go to zero at some point, and it's going to trade below $5,000 as a warning. So you can see there's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt being spread around the mainstream. And it's not just CNBC, it's Fox Business. Let's take a look here. Litecoin, Ethereum, and the cryptocurrency bubble, what you need to know. So there's definitely a lot of news being thrown out there to scare people out of their Bitcoin positions. Let's see here. So I'll announce this Ethereum hard fork coming up. Ethereum hard fork coming soon. We have already seen many Bitcoin forks, but still any fork for Ethereum. There have been announced 2 Ethereum fork, but they had, this is obviously not written very clearly here, resulting in many changes over time. This way, many users lost their trust regarding the upcoming changes. However, a new Ethereum hard fork called Ether0 is trying to improve the situation. So the big news here is get ready, guys, there's going to be an Ethereum hard fork coming. So at the moment, Ether0 team includes 20 people from many different countries. Also, they are collaborating with many famous Indian and East European dApp development workshops. The majority of the team members are professional dApp developers as well. What kind of innovations the team have to offer. So take a look at this Ether0 if you're looking to get more information on the Ethereum hard fork. This is on Kryptona. The first paragraph's a bit choppy, but after that it seems to make more, seems to flow a little bit smoother. Now, other news, Ripple becomes largest altcoin as Bitcoiners issue warnings. So the warnings about Bitcoin continue. Ripple, centralized solution, trust in one company, worth 100 billion. Bitcoin, decentralized solution, trust in mathematics and cryptography, worth 235 billion. There is a clear mispricing here between the past and the future. So if you really believe in Ripple, which isn't even a blockchain project, is the future of cryptocurrencies, then I have some BitConnect and OneCoin to sell you. All right, so there's like a war, a little mini war going on between Ripple, the Ripple people, and the fiat banks that are versus the Bitcoin people, the decentralized crew. But overall, if we look at the cryptocurrency market right now, it's sitting pretty stable. It's not taking off, and it's not pulling back. We're talking about the overall cryptocurrency market, right? I mean, we saw it really dip low on the 24th, Christmas Eve, when it went to $515 billion. I think it even went lower than that. Yeah, it was at $422 billion. So the overall cryptocurrency market is stable. It's not unstable. And we knew that big money is on the sidelines. I mean, we've been saying this in pretty much every video leading up to now, is that don't expect big money to be pouring in until first or second week of January. So money will start to come in then, after they've cleaned house and basically got all the weak hands to sell their positions. That's why I'm holding. I'm observing definitely buying opportunities, as I have been in some of these new cryptocurrencies to hit the market like Wax and Utrust. But I'm not trying to get into anything that's been around for a long time at all-time highs. I'm looking for new cryptocurrencies that are just hitting the market or that have been flying under the radar. That's what I'm buying into right now. And if I have to buy Bitcoin at, you can buy Bitcoin at really good prices right now, but if you're doing that, keep in mind you're going to eat a pretty hefty network fee, and you're also going to eat a pretty hefty Coinbase fee or wherever you're buying it from. So when you exchange it, just keep that in mind. So, but there are buying opportunities out there, and Utrust being one of them. And I don't know where Utrust is sitting right now, but this was a very successful cryptocurrency and an ICO. It's already hit a peak, but it just hit the market, not too long ago. If you just take a look here, you can see it was trading at 30 cents. Now it's down at 23 cents. You can pick it up only on KuCoin and Ether Delta, but this is one that you might want to jump into even at these prices. But it'll be interesting to see if our assumption that big money is on the sidelines and will start to come in first or second week of January. But I would wait till at least the third week of January to do anything too crazy. Like if you've been holding on to a Bitcoin, just hold on to that Bitcoin. But bear in mind that if it does, bear in mind, right? Keep the bear market in mind that people are trying to get the masses to become bearish on Bitcoin. But in the same time, if we just look at Bitcoin over the last month, let's say, so let's see where it was on November 30th, right? So if we just take a look at Bitcoin on November 30th, it was sitting at 11,148. So it's still up over the last month. So the mainstream media's efforts to get you to be bearish on Bitcoin, so weak hands are selling, especially if they bought at these levels when they should be holding. So, even if this thing goes to 5,000, I would highly recommend that none of you guys try to take a loss unless you really think it's going to zero. But if you really think it's going to zero, then, that would be crazy if that happened. But I think more than anything, they're just trying to FUD people. The mainstream media is definitely going all in and attacking Bitcoin on their news. Literally every news, even if you look here at Fox Business, they keep bringing this guy on, Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street, as they call him. He's the author of The Way of the Wolf. He's saying Bitcoin value will ultimately fall to zero. So they keep bringing him on. Various different mainstream media sources keep bringing this guy on, and he just keeps talking down on Bitcoin, how it's a joke and how people who are investing are out of their mind, blah, blah, blah. But just something to throw out there. Me personally, I'm holding everything. I've got a couple positions that have been doing good for me, like Cardano. My investment in Cardano when it went down on the dip, I'm pretty happy about that. Let's take a look. So I bought Cardano on the last dip that it had. If you just look right here, I bought Cardano when it was down here, and I bought it back on the 28th at 39 cents. Now it's back to 66 cents. So I was keen to that. I knew that was going to occur, and I actually bought it literally on the dip. Now buying Cardano right now, I would say no, you should have bought it on the dip. So when people were panicking and selling their Cardano was when you would have wanted to jump in. And so, I got some positions that are doing pretty good. And this Social Send that I jumped into, it's got some serious price action. I'm still fairly bullish on this one for the long haul for sure. I'm really bullish on this one for the long haul. If we just take a look here, it's been as high as 44 cents. See, what happens is it hits 44 cents and then a whole grip load of people or one big whale or two big whales sells and then it goes down, and then it plummets down, and then but what's happening when that happens is it's a buying opportunity for you guys. But I'm still very bullish on this one because the market cap is so low and it's getting a lot of attention. So the social send, I like this one, and I'm holding this. I'm still up on all my positions because I was buying at 10 cents, but I most recently bought at 17 cents. Now it's sitting at 22 cents. Because I already have my core position, I'm not trying to buy any more social send. But it's just something to keep in mind, guys. What else do we have going on here? What else is up? WeTrust. WeTrust has been up nicely. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know we were taking out positions at 25 cents. So it's good to see WeTrust continue to climb that ladder, and still under $100 million. So it's got a lot of room to grow. And if you take a look at the tech, you'll be stoked on it. How's Manetho looking? Still up from the 7 cents we were buying it at, so that's pretty good to see. But now it's at 23, but it's peeling back a little bit. Still another low market cap with a lot of opportunity. There's not too many coins that are up. Even everyone's favorite Ripple is kind of sitting steady. Let's see, Neo. If we look at awesome buying opportunities that I'm seeing, let's see an awesome buying opportunity if there's any. You know what, I'm going to make another video. I'm going to do a little research and see what the awesome buying opportunities are on the dip right now. Yeah, probably going to have to go out of the top 100 and start digging a little bit. That's just the way that we like to do it on this channel. We like to look for the ones that are going under the radar collectively. Triggers is up big time. So anyways, guys, this is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. If you're going to check us out on Twitter, I just posted an update on Embercoin. Embercoin's still got a lot of longevity left in it. It's just a lot of people, because they were getting into it just for the pump and then they wanted to dump. I'm still holding all my Embercoin, but they did, it is unpaused and you can now trade on Cryptopia. A lot of people took advantage of that and they sold all their prop. They got, you know, like I checked mine yesterday. If I cashed out, I would have made 15 times profit on my Embercoin just on that gamble. But I chose to hold because I think long term it's going to have a lot more longevity than just this little pump and dump that people did. You know, it pumped. I'm still holding, so I'm still holding all my Embercoin, which is a lot. But but just bear in mind there are people who are selling. I'm holding because Embercoin, it's going to have more excitement coming from it over the weeks and months. Now let's see what else we got. Yeah, if you're not already following us on Twitter, you can at altcoinbuzz.io. We're just booming like big time here on Twitter. And also, let's take a look at our Instagram. You can follow us at altcoinbuzz. Doing pretty good here. We did a post on top crypto in 2018, and it looks like between Verge, Cardano, IOTA, and Electronium, some people now talking about Lisk. Yeah, Lisk has been going under the radar. We've been talking about buying Lisk since it was below $5. So let's take a look at Lisk right now. Yeah, I mean, we've seen Lisk as high as $25. I'm still holding all the Lisk that I bought below $5. You know, we were buying below $5 for the longest time. So I still think Lisk has a long way to go up from here. So keep an eye on Lisk. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Lisk get a market capitalization of Ethereum. You know, so there's a lot of room to grow for Lisk. Now, one thing I will say, Wall Street and others, they may be bearish on Bitcoin, but they're bullish on blockchain technology, meaning they're bullish on these altcoins, but as far as Bitcoin goes, they're not so bullish. So that's just something to put out there. For me, I'm not making any more moves on Bitcoin. Like I said, I bought Bitcoin last time at 12,000 or at 13,000, 14,000. I was buying it. Obviously, I'm down on that 14,000 purchase. That was when it started to go down in December 22nd, I believe. I bought some at 14,000. But even if it pulls back, I'm not selling that Bitcoin for a loss. And if I do, The only justification that I'd have is because I'm very bullish on a altcoin that I just can't pass up the opportunity on. So, but for the most part, I'm recommending holding your Bitcoin if you can. But if you do sell your Bitcoin, it should be into a altcoin that is just that you're super bullish on. Like for me right now, I'm pretty bullish on Utrust. Yeah, I'm bullish on this one, and it just hit the market. See. So, anyways, guys, this is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz.